From the moment I was born in 2004, I didn't know who Steph Curry was at that time, but I knew I was going to hate him, right? In 2015, I was in the 5th grade. I was at Myrtle Beach with my grandparents, and we were watching the NBA Finals. It was the Cavaliers, LeBron's first time with that Cavaliers group versus the 2015 Golden State Warriors led by Steph Curry. LeBron is my favorite player of all time. That's a LeBron jersey, if you don't know. LeBron got whopped, and I cried. I was in 5th grade. Everybody was roasting me. Everybody in the family was roasting me because they wanted Steph Curry and the Warriors to win. I saw my favorite player in the entire world lose to this light-skinned, baby-faced guy. And I was like, dude, I hate this guy. I hate Steph Curry. I hate him. But I realized he was really, really good. I've always hated Steph Curry. Ever since 2015. And from 2015 to 2018, I just had to watch him win. There was that one time in 2016, we all know that LeBron James beat Steph Curry, came back down 3-1. Greatest sports moment like ever. But then the next year, Curry just kept winning, and he was so good that I hated him. And you know what? I was a kid. I'm 20 now, but I was like a preteen / teenager. I watched him growing up, and I watched him beat my favorite player so many times growing up. So I developed a strong hate for Steph Curry. But I got older, and I realized, hey, you know what? I'm watching greatness. Steph Curry's just good, and there's nothing you can do about it. He may have beat LeBron a few times, but LeBron beat him a few times. There's nothing you can do about it. There's no real reason to hate him. He's just good. And even though I didn't hate him anymore, I never found a reason to root for him because I just don't really like the Warriors that much. Flash forward is the 2024 Summer Olympics, Paris. The NBA Avengers were assembled to beat the world's greatest teams in the Olympics after Noah Lyles made his statement. This is one of the greatest Olympic teams of all time, led by LeBron James, Kevin Durant, and Steph Curry. I haven't watched a single game, but I know they've been winning, but it's been really, really close. And today, they played France, the host team, because the Paris Olympics, right? France is the home team. Everybody wants them to win. It was close. I tuned in during the 4th quarter, and it was close. I was watching my favorite players just choke a little bit. I was like, LeBron, stop turning the ball over. KD, you gotta score right now, bro. It's a close game. It's a 6-point game. It was within 3 points that the U.S., the supposed greatest talent in basketball in the entire world, we were about to lose to France. We hate France. We hate French people. Steph Curry gets the ball. Makes 1-3. I was like, okay, we're still in it. France makes another 3 back. Steph Curry hits 3 more threes, 3 straight possessions. It was a 3-point game, and we won by like 10. Steph Curry hit one of the most ridiculous shots that I've ever seen. One of the most ridiculous shots over 2 people. Behind the back, stepped to the side, laced it on 2 people, on their head tops. That was the greatest sports moment that I've ever seen since Kyrie hit a similar shot on him in 2016. My dad is like a little bit of a strict person. He's not that strict anymore since I've grown up. But when he made that shot, I never heard my dad make a sound like that out of his mouth. Ever. It was pure astonishment and amazement. And for Steph Curry to take 4 straight threes in the gold medal elimination game, fate of the universe on the line, fate of the U.S. on the line, are we going to lose to France or are we going to win? He hits 4 straight threes, one of the most insane shots that I've ever seen that nobody in the history of the world would ever take but him. I don't want to hear any more Magic Johnson is the greatest point guard of all time, it's Steph Curry. Steph Curry is doing things that we've never seen before. Magic was doing that stuff, but Magic is not doing that. Magic is not doing what Steph Curry just did. When Steph Curry gets home, back to Cali, it's time for him to pee in a cup. He needs to be drug tested. He's insane. Nobody in their right mind would take that shot. Fate of the gold medal. So much pressure for the U.S. to win. Fate of everything on the line. 4 straight threes. I was a Steph Curry hater, but now I'm a Steph Curry believer. That was a bar. That was a bar. That was one of the greatest sports moments that I've ever watched. And the NBA has been like a little bit dry for me like these past few years. But that was one of the greatest basketball shots I've ever seen live. When I saw it go in, I just put my head down in disbelief, not a sound out of my mouth. I just went like the moment he took that shot, I was like, why did you take it? Why did you take it? That's such a bad shot. It went in. Steph Curry, I want to marry you. Okay, goodbye.